Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another exquisite episode. And today I'm going to be talking about Battlefield 2042 Portal, or more exactly, Battlefield 2042 Portal ideas that I have. Because as you all probably know, I'm like extremely excited for Battlefield 2042, like too fucking excited. And I'm planning to do a lot of Portal in it because if you ask me that, game mode's probably going to be where I'm going to be spending most of my time. It's just an infinite sandbox. It's gonna be a lot of goddamn fun. So I have four ideas for it, four mode ideas that you can probably do in it. I'm not exactly sure if these are even gonna be possible because we don't have that much information, but they should be. By what they told us. So as I said, I have five for today. So I'll be starting out. So the first idea I have right now is a more exactly a tactical hold point idea. It's gonna be like a bit like hard point in Call of Duty, just a little more different. So there's gonna be points that switch all over the map. This can be wherever, out in an open goddamn field, or somewhere in a building or in a bunker or whatever is gonna be in the Battlefield 2042 maps. And this is gonna be a special game where it's gonna be one shot. And if there are gonna be any crossbows or bows in Battlefield 2042, those should be the weapons that you're gonna be using because they're gonna just enchant the experience more. There should be no spotting. And if Battlefield 2042 characters are gonna have, for example, camouflage clothes, you can have those. This is gonna bring up a lot of interesting gameplay scenarios. As you're gonna be, tactically moving around the map, trying not to be spotted and to held off against enemy attacks, and to attack the enemy to get the hard point. To get the point that is gonna be constantly switching. This is about what I've heard by war. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. It's gonna be really stressful, and you're definitely gonna need team coordination for this. But it's just an idea, and I thought it could be a lot of fun. Okay, so my second idea that I had, you could have a bit of a survival game, or like COD Zombies. But I had more of an image in mind of the GTA 5 survival game modes and the Red Dead Redemption 2 survival game modes that they just added. Well, not just, it's been a couple of months, but still. That could be a lot of fun. So you could have NPC characters that are just gonna be constantly swarming you, and you're gonna have different levels, and you're gonna have to hold them off. I don't know if it's possible, but if you can get them to drop ammo and different guns when you kill them, that's gonna make things great. So you could have a survival style one, like you're gonna choose one location that you and your team have to hold, or even you solo if you want to have to hold for a specific amount of time. And the NPCs are gonna be constantly attacking you, and that's gonna bring up a lot of interesting gameplay scenarios also. And if you wanna have a more zombie style one, you could give those enemy melee only attacks, so they have to get at you, and you could increase their numbers, increase their health to make them more like zombies. Maybe headshots do a lot more damage. All those things make a good survival game mode. Another really interesting thing I had in mind, it could be a death race type of game mode. So I don't know if this is gonna be possible, but if you have like points or checkpoints that you have to hit, they switch and they constantly go around the map, and whoever by the end of the round or who reaches the finish line is the winner. And like you're gonna have two people in one car or even more if you want, and they're gonna be racing around maps. Like, if, for example, the desert map, that's probably gonna be a lot of fun because you're gonna be able to go around the dunes, the desert. So yeah, so you could definitely use that map and any other map you'd like. So there's gonna be two or more people inside a car, inside a jeep, whatever is gonna be in the game. They're gonna be driving it around, and one guy is gonna be driving, and with the other, or as many people as one, can have some sort of rocket launcher, and you're gonna be racing against other people, and you can explode yourself if you want. You can throw down C4, you can do whatever. Whoever reaches the finish line or has crossed as many points as many objectives as possible by the end is gonna be the winner. That was an interesting little game mode. It could happen. It could be a lot of fun. Another game mode I have, for example, could be a hide and seek game mode. It's gonna, well, not exactly hide and seek, but it's gonna be very fun. So what's gonna happen? You're gonna have you and your team, or it could be even you and your team, or it could be solo and a lot of other players are gonna be dropped into any map, and there's gonna be a team or even just one helicopter, probably a little bird with maybe a full team in it, or just the pilot with the machine guns flying around, and they have to find the other players and kill them. And that create a very interesting gameplay scenario. You can also kill the helicopter pilots, but you're not gonna have any rocket launchers. If you can add rocket launchers, but I think that just break the point of the game mode. So it's not gonna be as fun. So you could have machine guns or weapons like that, and you're gonna have to try to destroy the enemy helicopter, the enemy helicopters, and whoever is the winner in the end, is gonna, and whoever kills each other first, is it gonna be only helicopters left, or is it gonna be only players left? That's who's gonna win the game mode. So this is gonna bring up also a lot of interesting gameplay scenarios. So that concludes the whole list, if you ask me. Those are a good amount of coverage. You're gonna be able to experience a lot of. You can have a lot of fun. These do require a lot of players, but just getting to a Discord server, the admin could start everything. So that would be a lot of fun. Also, and then I specifically made these so they don't even need a lot of people. There can only be a couple of people. There can only be a couple of people in here. Like for example, for the Death Race one, there's only to be like 3 to 2 cars, to have a good time in this one, and everyone goes for the tactical sneaky one that I mentioned, with the snipers only, the crossbow only, having to reach the different points. Now, for the end, I wanted to mention a game mode that I didn't want to specifically mention, because if you want to truly experience it, you're going to have a lot of more players, and that'd be a Knives Out game mode. This, I don't count this in the list because it's not as accessible, but if you're in a Discord server, this can be a lot of fun. So, just imagine 128 players in a little area, and they only have knives. Like, it's a small places you can make with 128 players. It's just going to be basically Knives Out. You can do this with less players, but just imagining it, it's not gonna be as fun, That's why I didn't want to mention this one, because if you only have like there's 2 or 3 or I don't know 4 friends, you're not gonna be able to get the whole experience out of this. That's why I prefer. That's why I prefer not. That's why I didn't mention this, but it'll still be a lot of goddamn fun. So that wraps it up, ladies and gentlemen. Tell me in the comments if you're ripe for Battlefield 2042. Please like and subscribe. It helps young channels out like mine a goddamn lot. So thanks for watching if you did. See you lads. Bye bye.